Hello fellas, just a little note while I was editing this. During this recording I was very ill, so if I seemed more obnoxious and negative than usual, I wasn't exactly in tip-top shape. I'm really sorry. Hope you still enjoy the podcast.
It's another question where majority of people, they'll say roughly along the same lines, like, cut, good. It's like, I reckon the future of our band, it's going to be a good. But, like, I do really want someone, like, when Tom asks that question, just go, fuck all, to be honest. I reckon, you know, I don't actually like him. Like, it gets on my nerves.
Disbanding.
Yeah, and actually, funny, we've called it quits. Like, just before this, we thought, yeah, fuck it. Like, it was about halfway through this episode, and I just realised, what the fuck am I doing it? But this isn't worth it. Like,
Riley, you're gonna fucking love it.
I have not seen this before.
So well, Baz has said if we got him a flag of some sort, he would have it up on stage with him at every gig. Behold.
Hello, and welcome to an episode of the Uncensored Podcast. Today I'm Riley, and that's Tom, and today we have lots of guests.
Yeah, we have a lot of guests. Hold on. that was the cue. We are joined by James, Liam, Kieran and Pete from Thieves of Liberty.
Woo!
How are you boys doing?
Very good. I've just been practicing in our room, so that's why.
Lovely.
That's
good to hear. Right, so
right into the questions.
we're going to start off right. We're always getting right into the questions. We say that every time.
Yeah,
right. So, origin of the band. How did you guys start?
It's a long story, like.
we've got time. We've got time.
Yeah, we've got like hour and a half to fill. We've got time.
So I'm a founding member of the band. We used to have a very different lineup not so long ago, which all met through college and gigged for a few years together. But then we brought this lineup together back end of last year. And yeah, I mean, me and James worked together. Me and Pete have known each other since we were 3. We just sort of picked Liam up off the streets one day.
Well, that's where you find us. Right.
Fair enough. Right. So band origin, right, and then the name origin. How'd that come about?
Honestly, I wish there was a cool story for it, but we kind of just spammed random words together in a chat one day until something that sounded kind of cool.
That's kind of how we ended up naming this. Like, just put a bunch of things together.
Yeah. It's going a lot quicker.
When I say put a bunch of things together, Tom put a bunch of really good ideas, and I went, no, fuck off, I'm doing it. I decided on this.
I tell you what cemented the name though. I met Mark Tremonti and I told him about the name and he said it was a really cool name. So
it's a sick name.
Use it.
Yeah, no, it is really good.
I love a bit of Mark Tremonti.
Yeah. Sounds a bit like Despicable Me.
I've spotted the altar bridge on the wall behind you, like, and I'm very happy to say that.
There. We all love a bit of altar bridge. What?
Alter bridge and massive wagons. Love it.
Yeah. We had Baz on.
We had him on the pod the other week. It's great.
Yeah, we went the other week. It was like a month ago.
Oh, shut up. Who cares? Fuck off.
I've got a lot of stuff on the wall. Just a lot of stuff I love.
Oh, Tom, what's that? What's that leather thing behind you?
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah. What is that?
We're not speaking about that.
Oh, we not?
No, not today.
Oh, fine.
So that's
foreshadowing.
All I'll say, it's a pair of stage pants.
He collects.
Not saying who's. Not saying. Yeah, I'll collect a lot of them. Not saying who's. Not saying where I got them. It's all a secret.
Yeah, until next episode. So watch the next one after you finish watching this one, please. Rough business. Right.
So, what's your go-to music at the moment? It's just like what is the main thing that you listen to?
As a band or individuals or
Anyone?
We'll go one by one. unless you've all got like the exact same music taste, in which case, come on. But
Trying to think what I was listening to before, and I can't fucking remember what it was.
Me, it's a lot of Massive Wagons. Dirty Honey.
Yeah.
A lot of Dirty Honey.
I think between all of us, there's a lot of like classic rock and stuff, but I don't know. I like a lot of indie stuff too. Like, well, we've been to a few festivals and that recently, and we saw like Declan McKenna and that, but we've been to Download as well. So I'm just trying to think. I mean, one that I did like.
How did I not see you there?
Well, I wasn't wearing like a big purple suit and out, so I just kind of blended in at the time there.
It's
Gotcha.
almost like it's a festival with hundreds of thousands of people in the one space.
Who was it that was? I forgot the name now.
Shinedown.
Shinedown. I've liked a lot of them recently.
Oh, their quality. Their new album is
Sick,
it's definitely an album that came out. And the rest of their music's proper good. It was dodgy. Fucking 6 interludes, man. It's a 45-minute long album and 6 of them are interludes.
How many?
I'm
how
not
many
having it.
There's 20 tracks though.
20 tracks, but some of them are the interludes, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
too
all like
many
15.
interludes, man.
He really hates the interludes.
No, I liked interludes until the bloody 7 on one album.
It's a concept album though. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I know. And there was some really good experimental stuff. Like I liked what they did with Ain't It Fun, and that's not what it's called. Fun song, where it was like kind of a hyper pop thing. Yeah. I thought that was good. And there was a few songs that kind of sounded a lot like the stuff that was on Threat to Survival, just a lot more like produced. But
I thought that hope was funny because in the song he says, sometimes hope's not a 4-letter word, but fucking hours, isn't it? You know, so no, I got to play like, but
I caught some shit.
no, it does. I think,
yeah.
Shit, actually, like I didn't even like them, so now I do.
Our chances of kicking Shinedown out the window.
No, different. I love this. If you ever watch this, probably can't understand what I'm saying. To be fair, like.
Oh god, I probably shouldn't be slagging bands off here because I'm trying. We need to keep our options open. Like,
and I was shutting down our own business here. Like,
yeah, like give it 3 years. Like, gonna give an Instagram DM. They're like, "Fuck do you say about our album?" Like, it's constructive criticism. I like Dead Don't Die. That one was brilliant. Just less interludes, please. But yeah, they are a good band. It was interesting for an album. Tom, please say things. I'm waffling.
You're the one with the next question.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am. Oh my god, I'm so out of it. Inspirations.
He's out of it, but he's pumped.
I don't know if this is going to be the same as like who you're listening to, but like, what's the inspirations behind your music?
I suppose it is a bit similar to the other ones, like, but all of us have, I think all of us bring different sort of influences to the table to make it sound a bit unique. I want to say, like,
I think the EP is quite Zeppelin.
The EP's got loads of that type of stuff in, and then do we say, like, obviously you're always working on new stuff, and like there's already progression into different like looks on this type of sound, so
I think there's quite a lot of bridge yet. Like,
it's going a bit more modern,
very rock riffy stuff, and very I like it.
I fucking hate it.
Well, I think Tom's meant to say something here, but I'm going to because I fancy it.
I need to lose the hat anyway.
So like, this is like, if that's all the music you're listening to, and then surely you'd like assume your music is kind of, I mean, if it's based off of like the inspirations behind it, then do you ever just go home and just think, oh, I'm gonna like slap on some Thieves of Liberty, or do you like not really listen to your own music like outside of?
I don't.
I do now and again, like.
I never listen to it.
I listen to it now and again.
Not because it's bad or anything, but like just
when you play something as well all the time, and it's like just listening to the same song and repeat as well. When you play it and then you go home and listen to it, then you got to go gig it. Like,
I think as well, like the vibe of listening to a song that you play isn't as good as when you're playing it,
because you know,
so the experience of listening to it feel as good.
I think I wouldn't want to kill it for myself, you know, if like like I say, is playing it all the time and then go and listen to it. You just get sick of yourself.
Yeah.
Like his own voice.
That's how I'll just listen to a fucking vocal track of it. That's how isolated vocals.
The thing is, when I first asked that question like a few episodes ago, I thought, "God, that was a really shit question, wasn't it?" But it's actually I've asked it every episode since because I found it fills time, right? It's a struggle. You got to get to an hour and a half, and I fucking sit slaving away like editing it while he lays in his ass.
I wouldn't say you slave away.
I do.
You just put it all in one thing and then just let it play.
I'll tell you, Tom, he doesn't let me eat. He just chains me and goes, work. And I can't leave until it's all done, ready to upload on the Thursday. This will come out on the Friday. I want to sleep tomorrow. But yeah, it's actually really interesting, the answers people give, because I thought it was always just going to be straightforward. Oh, yeah, of course I listen to my shit. Like, I make that shit. Like, so I obviously like it. But no, like, a lot of people actually just, they don't. And they've all given, like, the same answer of, I'd get sick of my own music, like, if I was to listen to it constantly. And yeah, I think it's actually really interesting, right, just to see different perspectives on it. So, right, Tom, questions.
Speaking of the music, what's the current situation on new music?
Well,
It's a good question.
You're allowed to say.
If you're allowed to say.
We may have something new coming relatively soon.
Well, I don't know what's good. We haven't really thought ahead of like what we should be saying on it. Probably should have that conversation with ourselves. Like,
we do get that reaction every time. It's always like Tom will always ask that, and he'll go like, "Come ask themselves." You have to say that, like, and they always end up like saying a very vague. There are things that are going to at some point in time, like
sometimes. Like,
There's going to be a new single, but I can't tell you when.
Yeah.
I need to start asking everyone just to. Well, I need to just start telling everyone. Right, I'm going to ask you this question, but you got to answer it as vague as you can.
You figure it out.
Eventually.
Oh God. Yeah, we do basically run through everything in the exact same order every time. So like, we really could get people to plan ahead a little bit more. Like we don't run off a bloody script, but I've got my bullet points here telling me like down to the arm gestures I'm meant to do. It's like
I'll tell you what, if you guess a date and get it right, we'll tell you. You've got one guess.
October 13th.
Fuck. Is it that? No, it's not.
Damn it. Right. It's my birthday. That was pretty good. Right. Anyway, I'm not guessing this. I'm going to be dead honest. I just can't count to 10 at the moment. I slept for about 20 minutes last night. No, yeah, I've actually been excited for this episode. So it's always good, like when you got bands you listen to and like you get to actually sit and speak to them. It's like, wow, this is kind of surreal. Which is why we started this at the end of the day.
So it's nice to have that one listener we've got. Like, stay in contact after this. Like,
Definitely.
Oh God. Right. So shit questions. Podcast it tends to take a dip. It goes, and then the proper good segments. Dream venue. I fucking hate this question. I'm gonna be dead honest. The answer's always the same. But what is your dream venue to play?
People normally say Glastonbury, like, is that what they normally say?
Yeah, usually around that. Everyone, yeah.
That or the O2.
Yeah,
that or the O2.
Or Wembley. It's always they always do the same thing. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to headline and then put a festival here. And obviously you got your Wembley, you got your Wembley, and also there's this, and then put a really obscure like place in their hometown. Oh yeah, I want to play there as well, just because like the nostalgia it brings back, and that's kind of the format that I've got every single time.
Like to do the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Halftime show would be unreal.
Actually, that would be insane.
Did I hear someone say St James's Park?
Never know him. I
don't know what you're talking
about. I thought I heard that. I don't know why.
Aircraft carrier. No, the ships. It's like 70,000 tons of metal.
And they people.
They do a bunch of metal.
No.
It's metal fans. Like,
is that the name of the festival?
it's a big cruise ship, and it's like loads of big bands go on it, and they cruise around the world playing on this big ship.
Oh.
I mean, it sounds how you like.
I will do that as well.
Sounds quality.
That or whacking. Right, play whacking.
Never heard what either.
That with the balls and that.
I'll just stick with James's part, mate. I'll stick with that one.
You're not
I
ambitious.
thought I heard it.
Yeah,
I thought I heard that.
I do think Super Bowl was actually a good one. We haven't had that yet. A halftime show would be pretty mad. Sure, that's one of the biggest stadiums like ever.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Like that would be like an immense. I can't even imagine like being in a scenario like that where you're standing like around you. You literally got thousands of people like there to listen to your shit. That'd be like insane.
I know, but you know how it is. You get on, you play a couple of songs, and Beyonce would come out and want to sing with you, and you'd be like, yeah, I don't have to ask for. I mean, but in certain ways, but Beyonce, if you're listening, no, but I mean, I'd play anyway, really, be honest, like, but as long as there's people there to listen to it, so.
Yeah, that is true because like it's the one good like, oh yeah, I'd love to play at this stadium or like I'd love to play here, but like, where was I going with that?
I think the fact is you want to travel, like doing what we're doing. You want to like go and see things, don't you? So for me, playing anywhere is good. Like obviously doing different countries. I've never been abroad since I was 12, so apart from Scotland and that. So, so to go abroad would be nice. Somewhere hot, sunny.
Caravan.
I've been loads of caravan parks. I'm in the caravan club.
That should be the dream venue, a caravan park, man. That's big. Like head up to Pontins with the big like green dinosaur thing.
That Camp Sands.
Oh, fuck me. Right. So that's the low of the podcast reached. It can only go up from here now. Tom, ask away.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's the low, but it's kind of rebounded off of the last question. What do you reckon the future of Thieves of Liberty is going to be?
Massive.
I know you can't really. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Just massive.
It's going to be massive. Just it's going to be a lot of gigging and a lot of recording, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what it's looking like, and that's obviously we're a band, so that's all you really do. But but I don't know, just trying to get ourselves in front of as many people as we can down the country. Really, obviously for unforeseen circumstances before there was a couple of shows that had to be cancelled and that. So getting to them places would be really nice and kind of fulfilling them slots again, so people can actually hear us when they were supposed to would be really good.
We've got a break up in November as well. We're playing a festival with like Skid Row, The Darkness, people like that.
Oh,
so
mental.
Pretty exciting.
Quality. Where is that?
Great Yarmouth.
Great Yarmouth.
Yeah.
I might have to do that trek. I may have to do that trek.
You so down, give us a message, man.
Yeah.
Wax and tinny's open.
I do love that question. I gotta be honest, because like it's another question where majority of people they'll say roughly along the same lines, like "Cut, good." It's like I reckon the future of our band it's gonna be a good, but like I do really want someone like when Tom asks that question, just go fuck all. To be honest, I reckon, you know, I don't actually like him. Like, get someone else who does.
Disbanding.
Yeah, and actually, funny, we've called it quits. Like just before this, we thought, yeah, fuck it. Like it was about halfway through this episode, and I just realised, what the fuck am I doing it for? This isn't worth it. Like, I'm sat here with like a fucking child, and it's like. Cousin.
It is kind of fucking. I mean, Kieran's man spreading at the minute. I've got my balls pure squished together. This is a very small couch run, so like my arse is getting sweaty, but we'll endure.
Oh god. Yeah, but I am waiting for the day that happens because it'll be beautiful. Like that'll go right in the highlight reel. Like,
the day a band breaks up. The day of band breaks up on our podcast.
Oh god.
Real
Could you
serious.
Achievement.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd
first
be-
it was like a proper scene. That'd be the better for it, wouldn't it? So
That'd be the best and the worst feeling if on our fucking podcast a band just go, yeah, fuck this, I'm done. Because I don't want to cause that. But also, if it's gonna be caused, let me do it. Like I want that power. That'd be fucking brilliant. Oh god. Right, Tom, use the questions in the words.
What you on about? You're the one that's meant to be asking the fucking questions, man.
Yeah, I know, but my good ones, I don't want to say them yet. So
Oh, fine. Right. So, if you could collaborate with any like band or just artist, who would it be?
collaborate. I'm not really one
Yeah.
for collaboration, to be honest. I don't really like it when people do collaboration. So for me, nobody. But you
Fuck off.
guys might like one.
Fucking no one.
No, I don't want to. I think you should keep it in the family. You know what I mean? But what do you
Good
guys think?
point.
Miles Kennedy.
Yeah.
right answer, it's correct answer.
Like Ozzy on to do a little verse or something.
Just a little one.
Just a verse, and then.
Just a couple of words.
I'll do, mate. A couple of words.
It's all he could
You
manage.
just
really.
get someone interlude. Just,
We'll have to clean them off the floor.
Yeah, getting all the
I'm hoping the
interlude.
future album also has 7 interludes. All narrated by Ozzy Osbourne. But-
I remember my dad sat nav used to have Ozzy Osbourne's was son.
Really?
And he used to
What?
be like, turn left at the fucking roundabout. He's not even from Birmingham. What am I doing? I'm doing like fucking London accent.
That's the thing. Ozzy
Did you?
Osbourne sat nav.
I've got to get one now.
Yeah, I need to buy one. I don't see how I would have any use for it, but I just want to fucking have that. Like,
The Ozzy Osbourne sat down.
It's not good when you're in the back of the car and like, what are you fucking seeing? Like, I don't know, it's Ozzy Osbourne.
oh, Tom, that's your birthday present if you pass your driving test.
No. But an Ozzy Osbourne sat down.
Yes. And the
You
Ozzy
get a
Osbourne.
That's all I need. That's all I need for my rock star.
I'll write that down for Christmas.
You missed the fucking turn off. Or something like that.
His album just came out, didn't it? That's really good. I think it did.
Yeah,
Tom, I am right.
The
He
new
just
one came
released an
out.
album. Yeah, I thought so.
He
That's
did.
really good. Yeah, it's got some good songs on there. I haven't listened to the whole of it. I've just listened to bits. But
I haven't heard it yet. Like,
I mean,
It's got a lot of Zach Wilde on it.
oh.
Oh, shredding.
Kieran loves that. Well,
No, I mean, I don't want to slag him off just in case he kills us. I'm not.
Snap you in half.
No,
he's good like now, can he?
because even with his,
Aye, kill you with a kill
Like
us.
a breast.
Aye,
but nah, he's not Randy Rhodes, is he?
I've been.
Yeah, I listened to it the other day, I think, and it's got a lot of Zach Wilde. It's got quite a bit of Jeff Beck, and for some reason they've got one song with Eric Clapton.
All right, that's all right.
Just a bit odd.
It's a bit random, that isn't it?
It is. It's a bit of a random one because it's got like 3 people just playing guitar.
Should get Ed Sheeran on it. We're going to stick a loop pedal on it. A
Ed
tiny.
Sheeran, the Prince of Rock, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
I love that screamo song he did.
he did
That
get
one that
He
Bring
did
Me
do
the Horizon.
fucking like song of "Bring Me the
He
Horizon." Yeah,
did?
he did, and it was better than the original. So
Well, they were both shit, like so.
yeah, some things can't even be saved by fucking "Bring Me the Horizon."
No,
Ed Sheeran's music is one of them. Actually, I'm not going to say that. I revoked that statement. Please come on the podcast. That'd be brilliant. Yeah.
I do not revoke that because I don't like that music.
The minute we get anyone
You've got
of like a
one-
massive,
well,
like fucking like level, I will just forget everything I've ever said. Like, oh, didn't you say this on this episode? No, it wasn't me. That was the other Don. I fucking hate him. But
We're gonna have Biffy Clyro on here one day,
We
and I'm
fucking
just
won't.
not gonna be happy.
Oh,
You're gonna be the.
Even doesn't as well, so
I wouldn't say that in front of Tom. He might kill you.
I was actually gonna get up and walk out.
I like
Oh.
them.
I have a pure hatred for them.
Why?
I just don't like them.
That's what he says, you know. You've got to give us a reason, you know what I mean?
It's the voice.
I'm a bit like that now.
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to like them, but now
The
I
voice.
can't hear them.
It is
I
the
like
voice. I don't like the voice.
Scottish, that's it.
Well, the thing, like the good
That-
musician, and he's a good singer.
Probably why.
Pronounces his accent. Like,
I like them.
Thing is, Tom did tell me a lovely story because he was in the car and he heard a song. He was like, "Car, wow, this is proper quality, this." And then like the radio says what song it is. He went, "Oh, this is fucking song by Biffy Clyro." And just all the colour leaves his face. Tom just like complete defeat, like washes over. He loses all will. It's just he becomes a husk, and he hasn't been the same since.
No. That one song by Biffy Clyro is now hated. I can't even remember what it's called, but never mind. To be fair, I was going to buy tickets to go see Biffy Clyro mainly because Architects were playing. Well, I love Architects. Architects are brilliant, and I was just going to buy tickets just to see Architects and then leave, just because Biffy Clyro is just not on par with Architects. Architects is like there. Biffy Clyro is like there. In my opinion.
I wouldn't like to sit through a Biffy set. I think it would be a bit tame.
Oh, I loved it, mate. When I saw him at download, like, I thought it was class.
I left after Steel Panther.
Really?
I'm not.
Miles Kennedy instead of Biffy.
I was gonna go watch Miles Kennedy, but I just thought I want to go to bed. I don't want to be in the same arena with Biffy Clyro.
I'll burn to bits. He looked like a zombie when he came back.
Thing is, mate, maybe this is just me and I'm fucking weird, but I think this is everybody. I feel like everyone, they have a band that they like just dislike. There's no particular reason. They just I don't like you. Like, God, it's been a really negative podcast. I've said that a lot, haven't I? But yeah, I think I think everyone just has a band they don't like for no particular reason. Like,
Sometimes I just look at you look at somebody in the band and you're like, nah, that's it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Very
To be fair, that was a really, really good segue to that question, to be honest, because I've got that as the question. So, what is a band or artist that you hate?
Oh, it's a weird one, isn't it?
Because we had one of the boys from Talgunner last week, and we managed to convince him that Nirvana was actually all right. Somehow,
yeah, it doesn't take
somehow.
much convincing. Nirvana are pretty good.
Two songs.
Mhm.
Maybe Blame.
Yeah, this is where we get in the grit. You'll say a band we hate, and you will leave loving this band. Like, we get in your head. That's what we do here. We haven't hit you with the deep shit yet. You're not
Unless I
ready.
hate that band.
Oh god, yeah. But any bands you have a passionate hatred for?
Blackfield Brides. That's the only one that come to my head there, and I don't even really hate them that much. I just don't listen to them. But I struggle to think.
Yeah, again, not hatred, but I just don't like Blink 182. Like.
To be fair, I can get on board with that.
That I hate. Who's like a
Well, that's not going in. Well, so sandwiches, am I right? What's your favourite sandwich?
All day long.
Is it just a jam sandwich?
Jam sandwich.
I do, but that's what I used to eat all the time when I was a bairn. Like, but
That's the lamb.
I usually
know what it is?
open that segment way better, but I needed to get away.
I just fucking cram crisps into every sandwich I have,
Oh,
mate. Like,
yeah.
I haven't done that in ages.
oh, I love a crisp sarnie, man. Honestly, it's class.
Yeah. I think I agree, Chris. Like,
You seen what Walkers are doing? Them long crisps. the
No,
sandwiches,
they're making like a
yeah,
like almost like a lasagna sheet of a crisp.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's a sick idea.
That is brilliant.
Crisp, red crisps. Okay, it would be some crisp. I'd like a hot beef sarnie. Kind of gone wrong.
we tried
Ham and
Frazzles.
ready salted crisps. That's elite.
Oh,
So good.
Right.
Do you have Savaloy dips down your end?
You might have to explain that because we have Savaloys definitely.
Chip shop.
Aye, the dip shop. Man. You not know what a Savaloy dip is?
I know what the Savaloy dip
Someone
is.
explain what the Savaloy dip is.
Oh god, my uncultured. And
It's everything.
You
You
just-
just into like on something.
You just take the sausage out its casing, didn't you? And just and then peas pudding,
Yeah.
You dip
and
it.
then you dip it in like don't even half. Is it gravy or I don't know what the fuck it is? But they dip it in this stuff. I dip it in this brown shit, and then Bob's your uncle. Like we got a fucking savvy
Fucking
dip.
hell. That sounds mental. That actually sounds mental.
you have to try that.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's nice.
It
You
is
gotta,
good.
you gotta try it.
Oh,
I don't know why they take out the casing. Like,
Have you tried
Why
it?
not?
Before I was veggie, yeah.
I was gonna say.
we've got a vegetarian in the band, so
Oh, there's always one. There's always fucking one.
But I think that's actually a good point. There's at least one in every band that we've had that is just vegetarian or
Every
vegan.
time I've asked this question, they've been vegetarian. I'm yet to get away. Like, I mean, go ahead. We're very vegetarian, vegan, fucking meatless friendly, right? But like, they're everywhere, man. They're just respawning.
makes
Like-
kind of like food hard. Like, but we'll get to
Anyway,
it.
so what's your vegetarian sandwich that you proper love?
Still crisps.
But do you know what? He doesn't like chips though.
No, I don't like chips.
Doesn't like potato, but he likes crisps.
Don't like potato.
Weird.
That's
Chips
like
are good too.
No offense, but that's a bit odd.
potato
You-
can go
you-
on like any meal.
It's the most versatile food.
Exactly. There's nothing more
some-
versatile than potato.
Like mashed potato. I couldn't eat like a roast potato.
I don't understand that. I don't understand how people can like one potato but not another. They are the same. They're like, I'm sorry, if I've got a potato right here and you go, "Cool, fuck that," and I go, and I serve you
Dry
on a
mashed
plate,
potato.
and you go, "Cool, yummy." I'm sorry, it's the same potato, right? Nothing is done to it. I'm gonna fucking mashed it a little bit.
Like,
Oh, God. This is-
There's a lot of stuff that might need to be censored there.
There's more done.
Oh. I'm gonna cut half of this. I swear to God.
Right.
I like a bit mustard, cheesy mustard mash.
Oh, mustard's an elite sauce.
I've been working that's me. Savaloy dip and some mash. Mustard mash.
Mustard's like a top 3 sauce. It's up there with.
Mustard
hang on,
is
this is a
fucking
controversial opinion. I might have to
To
cut
be
this.
fair.
So, brown sauce. Fucking love brown sauce. It's good shit.
Brown sauce. Like. It's got
good,
stink to it, doesn't it?
Good on like an English breakfast.
It stinks.
I fucking love brown sauce. It's great. Goes well on black pudding. No.
Oh.
Right.
Can it
um,
eat out use?
Running out of questions.
No, right. Has everybody told us their dream sandwich?
Yeah, I think so.
Tom, I was asking the people who was answering the question.
Oh. Well, I'll just slide out a bit.
We're losing a bit of signal here. Like,
Yeah, you're now frozen. We also have 3 minutes until the first half cuts off, and I put a Batman transition in 50% of the time if I feel like it. I will not be tomorrow, bro. I'm telling you that now. It'll be very shoddy. I will get 2 clips. I'll get some royalty-free music to put it at the beginning. Dial that down. I'll cut out fucking whenever I mention certain artists or not artists. And then I'll make a shit thumbnail using all your album covers, and I'll whack them into a little thing and get like the worst image I can find. You'll all be slapped on the frame, and then I'll have just like a little logo in the backwards, and we'll all be going like, "Oh wow!" And then I'll fucking type out a description. I'll secretly like call Tom a twat. I do every week. He hasn't noticed yet. And then
Not
I'll
yet,
upload it and
anyway.
sleep. Right. God, such a shambles. I'm enjoying it though. We have 2 minutes, so if there's anything you think you can say in 2 minutes that you wouldn't bring up otherwise, now's your time to reel it all off. And if not, I'll make Tom ask another question.
Normally just comes to us in the moment, like, so. But I think we'll have to try and be good from now.
This is the moment.
What?
You want to say something now?
What, the bad shit?
This moment.
The bad shit?
Well, no, good shit.
Oh, good shit. Oh, what, like what we're doing? Or I don't know what's going on with me.
We've got another part, so leave the best bits till last.
Yeah, we do have like another part of this length after this. So if you can fit it in under a minute, then go ahead. If you can't, save it for the next part after the really good segments.
The 2 segments that we've got left.
2.5, because I really want to get mine in, but you won't let me.
That is included. Well, for me, it's 2 at least.
He's really passionate about not letting me do this, right? Because
no, it's really, really, really annoying.
It started as a bloody joke, and I thought, I'm gonna fucking get it in. I will. We don't have time in this fucking segment, but I'll do it in the next one. You know what? So it doesn't cut me off. Actually, no, the charm is it cuts me off half sentence. So, how has everyone's weather been lately? That was 2 questions.
Oh,
shit.
It's gotten that bad that he's had to ask what the weather.
Well, no, because I don't want to ask our good questions when I know they're about to be cut off. And like, I've just snapped my fingers, and all of a sudden we're here. Isn't that magic? I'm proper class at timing, isn't it? So anyway, where were we?
We're talking about the weather.
Yeah. We don't need to do that anymore. I cut it like 5 minutes ago, and like, they don't know that. No one knows I had to stoop that low. We're not in weather talk. I'm a fucking presenter. I know what I'm doing. Right, Tom. Quick, go. Question.
Oh, I don't have one. I'll just ask your question. Well, no, just do your bit.
No.
Just do your bit.
I'm not getting to it yet. But what I will say, right, is this is a question I've thought of in the span of you joining and me doing this now. If you had a mascot, what animal would it be?
Ooh.
I'm going to write that down.
Big, like a skunk. Skunk, yeah.
As a band or as you?
No, as a band mascot.
I mean, we are black and white, isn't we?
Big fuck off skunk. Yeah, you never see a skunk, do you?
That's cool. I'm warming to the idea of a skunk, like a magpie.
A magpie.
Sure.
That way.
No.
A zebra.
Zebra.
Does it have to be an animal? We want to
No.
get, like, a Statue of Liberty or something.
Well,
I don't know if that's going to be allowed. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Be a fridge.
A bridge.
A fridge.
A fridge. Oh, yeah, it could be a fridge. A Samsung fridge.
Just pack of crisps, mate.
Yeah.
A crisp
Perfect.
sandwich. That's your
I'm
mascot.
starving now, you know. I could eat a horse. There we go. It'd be a horse.
I
Horse.
thought you were guns into the dip shop.
Yeah, I probably did. Okay.
It's a famous
Oh, God.
boss thing, like. Punch off.
Oh.
Yeah, I reckon next next gig you've got, I reckon someone should walk out in a big crisp sandwich costume. The crowd will all go wild and go, why the fuck is he in a crisp sandwich costume? And you'll go, Car, if you listen to the Uncentered podcast available now, you would know.
I think the logistics of getting a crisp sandwich suit though is a bit.
Wait, unless you just like.
I will work it out. I'll find the measurements and I'll send it over to you. I'll do this. Crisp sandwich. I don't know how that would work. I'll find a way though.
Wagons are present.
What I am questioning, right, is would the crisp sandwich, in theory, like, would it be like, so the bread is facing that way and that way with the arms there, or would the bread be facing that way and that way with the arms in
I
between?
think it
the
only
legs?
makes sense to kind of like almost like your hot dog stood up in it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Inside your sandwich.
Yeah.
Sounds dirty, that, doesn't it? Show us what's inside your sandwich.
Right. Tom, go ahead. Think of a question.
Oh, I was just going to speak about what.
Oh, we lost him. So.
No, you haven't. I'm here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm here. Don't worry.
That's enough arm waving, Tom. We understand that you are here.
Oh, he froze.
Me, man. Oh, you know what he said to me before this? He went, oh no, I'm on data. My Wi-Fi will be fine the whole time. Piss off, right? It happens every week. Every week I'm sat manning this bloody fort while he's like, internet is spazzing. I'm not good. Anyway, Tom, are you back now?
I can hear you. I just don't know what's happening.
Ah,
Oh, I was on the wrong bit. That's why. Right. So I'll present because I'm going to one of their gigs down in London. I bought them a present. So previously on the podcast, we said about jokingly because someone's camera.
yeah, man. Oh, that was a classic moment, wasn't it?
Classic Tom. I was doing that.
Oh, I did love that part. Let me just fill in the blanks of what he's trying to say. Because somebody, and then point to Riley's camera, it didn't work. The camera didn't work. So I had to make a brilliant PNG. Oh, and he's back now, so he can do the speaking.
He looks very static.
He's not back, is he? Fuck's sake. Oh, this is what I mean.
Tom's broken today.
Oh, no. I made a brilliant PNG and he put it on a banner. Go get the banner, Tom.
Yeah.
Do it. Get the actually no, don't get the banner. We'll get. I don't know.
Keep him occupied. I'll join back in a minute.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a fucking podcast. Just leave me here. Man, I tell you, it's not easy industry. It's not an industry either. I just sit in my bedroom and talk to people for an hour and a half and get paid no money.
May as well just go on your PlayStation or something.
Not yet, bully. It's fucking right there. There's nothing stopping me. Like, the Tom messaged me like, "Oh, have you got all your stuff ready?" No, I have not. No, right? It was like 25 past. I was still in bed. I'm gonna be dead honest. Like half past, I thought, "Oh, maybe I should turn my PC on now." And we're here. I made it. I'm on time. So really, I was right. Oh,
voila! I'm back. Okay. I'm back.
Yay!
Right. Riley, you're gonna fucking love it.
Oh, I have not seen this before.
So Baz has said if we got him a flag of some sort, he would have it up on stage with him at every gig. Behold,
this
Was it he?
I love Massey wagons.
A certain someone decided to spell massive wrong.
Yeah, I did misspell it, and I didn't realise till after we started recording. And so at that point, oh fuck it, it stays. So I became Massey Wagon. And he decided to give me an explosion background because apparently a plain white backdrop wasn't good enough. I'm sorry, it wasn't up to banner standard.
Cool. It looks cool.
Oh yes, if there was one word I could use to describe that banner, it would be cool. That's one cool banner, isn't it?
Hey, Baz is gonna love it. Baz will absolutely
I know
fucking
it's
love
brilliant,
it.
but I mean, I wouldn't put it on a bloody billboard and say, "Look at this guy, he's wicked, isn't he?" But God, right. Tom, do you have any questions you thought of on the fly on your dangerous trek to the banner?
No.
Oh, lovely, thanks.
You might as well just break out the curse thing.
Right. So. Actually,
here we
before
go,
we
boys.
get to that,
are you excited?
I have an entire another segment dedicated to alluding to this one because I thought Tom was going to put more of a fight up to actually having it.
No, I've given up. We've sped through it too fast.
Fair enough. But what guys? Did you say something about Kent? Oh, you did say something about Kent. Oh, well, that's funny because right here I actually have my segment, Kent News, where I find the most fucking boring articles in Kent I can find for that week and read them out to you. So,
go for it.
This one I've subtitled "A Third McDonald's" with a shocked face, just so everyone knows how they should be feeling about this article as well. So this is Kent Online. Even the name's fucking dull. New McDonald's restaurant in the car park of Tesco in Cheriton. Folkestone appears out of nowhere. What fucking black magic is this, fellas?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's quite fucking funny.
Out of nowhere, sorry, it gets even better. A controversial fast food restaurant being built in a supermarket car park is suddenly taking shape. What? This is mental. I'm telling you right now. If you told me a year ago that in fucking Folkestone there'll be a third McDonald's, I'd tell you to fuck off. I can't even believe it. It's unbelievable.
How many grades we've got up there, man?
Just so you boys know, I've had to deal with this for 2 episodes straight.
Oh yeah, last week you did miss 10 reasons why you should not go to Kent.
Just straight up no.
I don't like that place, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to sit and read an entire article to you. I'm not getting that low. But the new branch of McDonald's, which will be the burger chain's third location in Folkestone, has been quickly erected in Cheriton Close to the M20 and Channel Tunnel. I don't know how they do it, personally. Witchcraft. Like, I mean, 3 whole McDonald's, and it just appeared out of nowhere. How has that happened then? Fucking
Must
Kent.
have somebody who built it, like.
Right. Let me check. I need to make sure this is still here. Okay. By the way,
He's still reading stuff about Kent.
I very briefly skimmed through these. So there's a 50% chance I'll go, oh, that was really bad, and then it will not come in. But so this one I've titled "The Travellers Went Where," and another shocked face, because once again you need to be really fucking shocked for what you're about to witness. Travellers have been spotted after pitching up in a leisure park car park. No. They went to a car park and survived. What the fuck? I know.
Where's everyone parking the cars?
I know. A number of caravans are parked in Medway Valley Leisure Park in Strood, Rochester.
That sounds about right, man. Like a leisure
No.
park.
It's absolute fucking mental.
To be fair, that's a daily thing down in Essex.
We are in a strange age. People are coming, they're parking in the car parks. I don't believe it.
Alan Kent, it's not.
Apart from the McDonald's, like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind that.
The third one.
Not this first 2.
I've not read any further down than that, by the way. So if this becomes a really sad, depressing story about how this person is like dead and his one dying wish was to not have travellers park in his car park, then I was not aware of that. But, so the leisure park includes chains such as Frankie and Benny's, Chiquito, the fuck is that? McDonald's, the third McDonald's. See, it's a fucking multiverse. They're all linked. Like, they're all together. It's just going to come to, like, they're going to be the Avengers of shit news articles. Put it right here. I'm not going to do that. Effort. But everyone's going to think, wow, is he actually going to do it? No, he's not. But you just thought that I was going to do it. Because right now you've sat and thought, wow, he's going to go through that editing to put it right there. And he's not. I've just bamboozled all of yous. And Cineworld's, prefer View, which has filed for bankruptcy. I mean, it's the car parks. Fuck it, right? This was a good. It's enough. I'm done. I only got 2 of them. So I don't know how long we've got left on the timer. So we're gonna stretch this last segment out, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna be like proper into it. I reckon you're gonna take 5 minutes per bit, each. Please.
Sounds good.
So. Dead or alive. If you was to make a band with anybody, dead or alive, see, I did fit it in. How would you construct that band? You need to have at least the base credentials. So you need a lead singer, a bassist, a fucking drummer, and a guitarist. But you can have like a rhythm guitarist, a second lead guitarist, a fucking trumpet player if you want, as long as you don't have Ed Sheeran. And they also don't need to play the instrument you're saying they are. But they will not magically learn that instrument. If you're gonna put Slash on like the triangle, he's gonna be shit. He hasn't took his triangle lessons, but he will still be on the triangle. Right.
More comedic one.
Trying to think of the worst band.
I got Maggie Thatcher on the drums.
So like
Donald Trump on the guitar.
I would probably go with like Sid Vicious on bass because he's shit. I'd probably go with
Lars Ulrich on the drums.
Lars
Yeah.
on the drums. And then like I would maybe like G.G. Allen on vocals just because it would be messy. Do you know what he is? Yeah. And then like Kurt Cobain on guitar all smacked up, just playing how he plays.
Aye.
It was the worst band.
Apparently, yeah. Could have went Pete Doherty. So there you go.
Are you going to have any cheeky extras in that band? You just sticking to the 4 things. You can just have a hype man who's there not to do anything. We had that last week. Like, they don't have to add anything. Just be there.
Get Bez.
Aye, he's a good hype man, actually.
Bears.
Aye, Mondays.
Oh yeah, Bears.
Aye, yeah,
I thought you were saying Bears.
No, Bears.
Bears.
I guess Bez.
Is that the bear behaving badly? We'll get him on. He was 2021.
I think for a serious band though, who would you have?
Serious band.
Bonham obviously has to be the drummer.
Oh, definitely. Gotta be bottom.
Oh, what about Keith Moo?
No.
Couldn't tie Bonham's belt this.
Whoa.
Straight up.
Front man, Freddie.
Yeah. I like that.
Freddie's good front man.
Are we just going to
Can't
make
really
a
deny
Zeppelin
that.
with Freddie again?
Yeah.
Randy Rhoads, guitar.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I like a bit of Prince, me. Like, I would put Prince in there somewhere. Maybe on a bit of a guitar. Like, but
He could play
Second
bass,
guitar
to be honest. I
band
mean,
was-
that would be a wild card.
yeah.
He can play bass.
John
Good
Lord
singer.
on the keyboard. Oh, no, on the organ, sorry.
Maybe put Lemmy on the bass.
Oh, that'd be a sick
That's
one.
who I
That.
put on bass.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good choice. Try to remember what mine was. I say it every week, so I probably should say it again. But...
Put Al Eddie on the triangle, like you've seen.
Oh, wait,
Sorry.
that's only-
Oh yeah, he'd be good,
Beef
wouldn't
it out a bit, you know.
Marmot and the Chris sandwiches on the side, maybe.
Oh God! Right. So, Tom, have you been writing this down?
I have been writing it down. I just can't see you laugh.
Cool. What one have you written down, or have you just
Both
written
of
all
them.
of them down? That's it. He plans to make a big bracket fight with like all of them at some point.
Okay, so
Like pit them all
Like
up
Mortal
against
Kombat,
it.
but worse.
And I think it's gonna work flawlessly.
Can't wait.
That was
Right. But so right, are those the bands you're settling on?
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
Yeah.
We'll lock it in. That's our final answer.
Right. Final answer. I should have put Miles Kennedy on fucking vocals, man. That was the right answer.
I almost did, but
Freddie's
can't be
the man.
Freddie
That's who
though.
I put on vocals at least, and I put.
Could have been worse. You could have done what I did and put Steven Tyler.
It was also my other consideration. Yeah.
Maybe I should add someone on the triangle. I never actually put one in my band, but I think they're kind of important. I
Very.
don't know. I've locked it in
At
now.
the
I'm
end
not
of
allowed to
every
change
song.
my answer.
End of every song. All you hear is
I'm the triangle.
We'll get that last who plays the scissors and Noel Gallagher as well.
Oh, fuck. Right. I've ticked all of my little boxes now. So now it is pure waffle for a little bit.
yeah.
So once again, I'm going to say the same thing I said like 10, 20 minutes ago. What the fuck was that? 10, 20 minutes ago. Do you have anything that you wanted to say in this spare time that we happen to have?
Before Riley starts talking about the Scouts taking over.
I wasn't going to say that.
Don't know. We've been like, can't listen to us.
Quite like the scout.
No, try the Savaloid dips.
Yeah, will do.
Crisp sarnies, you need to be getting back on them. Get straight back on the crisp sarnies. Good for you. I'm not sure.
Just stream out EP mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely do that, please. They've done us a big favour, and I really
It's not
appreciate them
unfair.
coming on. So stream
Oh,
that
what?
shit because it's
Unfair.
proper good. Yeah, listen to their things. They're proper class. I swear. we only get good bands on. We need to balance it out by the fact me and Tom can't play any instruments.
Normally full of waffle.
I'm normally full of waffles, but I got up very early this morning and I'm
waffles.
all this talk of food and waffling and all that. I'm starving. Eat Liam's. Well, eat Liam's head there, but it sounded a bit weird. To be honest,
I'm the same. I'm usually far more charismatic. I just didn't sleep.
I think you've been good, mate. All right.
He's just angry.
I have some fucking pented up rage, gonna be honest. Fucking rough day. But yeah, I've enjoyed this episode. It's been good.
Same here.
Got through all the good points. I need to remember to cut certain bits out. And I also need to remember to put the fucking crisp segment right at the front.
Definitely that one in.
Yeah, that's going to be the part where I put some nice royalty-free music and put the clips together. So yeah, highlight reel. Always got to get the very best moments. Crisp sounding. And then right at the end, I like to have, fucking like crime shows where like they're like, you killed my, and then there's with the dun 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 before the adverts. I always have one of those after like the fucking least dramatic moment. It's always, so what is your dream sandwich? Well, mine's dun dun dun. This one will probably be. I'll just fucking read out the first part of the Kent article and it'll cut off. And it awkwardly cuts to like, wow, welcome. To which I will forget the episode that we're on, and then I'll get Tom to introduce the guests. Wow, we really do the same fucking thing every episode. Oh my god. We don't need to be here. I could have just put like a fucking last episode on, like just sat it right here and had you react to that, and probably had the same product. I'm so unoriginal, really. I've sat here with a bloody checklist. Like, you can't read it. There's nothing on it.
I don't know. I was trying there, even like went forward. Well, seeing if you had anything dodgy on it.
I wrote your names down because I'm really bad with names, but they're in no order, so the names mean absolutely nothing to me. They're just there. Like,
it's good to do the computer because you can just say them and one of us will respond. So
yeah.
We'll swap.
I'm Pete.
Don't want to be Kieran, someone take Kieran.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a good episode. A little bit chaotic, but every episode that we've done has been chaotic. This is surprisingly quite low down the chaos spectrum, like out of all the episodes we've done.
I think
at the top,
it changes in that, but
at the top we've got fucking like the massive wagons episode was.
Fucking hell!
That's worth a fucking watch. Everything went to shit. His internet was just gone. I didn't have my camera just wasn't working. Baz was recording from his fucking living room on an iPad, like, but quality, like, it was fucking brilliant. Yeah, it was. This episode was sick too. I do like doing this.
And I think the episode with Dave from Star Circus, that was horrendous.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fucking. It wasn't as bad, but yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think you understand. My camera fell, so all you could see was just the lower part of me.
Oh,
that's all you can see for however long it was.
Just adding a sexual element to the show. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was so funny though, because it happened like 12 times. He just randomly cut off, and then you'd see him just like lift his camera back up, and he texted me after, like, when you edit that tomorrow, please just like cut that all out. I just responded, no, and it's all still in there. Like,
I'll be checking that out tonight.
You can watch it right here.
Time I wore shorts. That's the only time I wore shorts, and like while I was recording. Now I stick to jogging bottoms.
I'm smart. You only ever see like up to like my fucking waist, like how I've got my camera positioned. Right.
Because you've got a table, I've got a makeshift desk.
That's true.
You're on an apple fire at the minute, like, so.
Yeah. Oh god. Right. Well, I have no idea how long is left on this part, but if we're out of questions, then bloody out of questions. There's no point just awkwardly sitting here talking about the weather and Tom's pants collection. Unless he does want to talk about that.
I mean, I can. I was
No,
going to save
you know
it
what?
for next
Save it.
episode,
Fucking
but
save it. Right? Oh, I should have done that after. Right. Well, no, I was thinking the 10-minute warning was going to come up like right then, but it didn't. So, still, good for time. It's like just over an hour, which is good enough. It just means I have less to skim through tomorrow. Get bored of the sound of my own fucking voice. It's ironic 'cause I talk so fucking much, but yeah, I reckon I could carry a podcast with no guests or no fucking co-hosts.
Let's do it, man. Give it a go. See how it goes. Just talk.
Yeah.
Still
And
talk.
with that,
one day I'll
everybody, next episode there'll be no guest and no Tom. It will just be me waffling about Kent for an entire hour and a half, and you fucking love
Kent
it.
news the whole way.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Kent News Plus. Like we're starting a subscription service. If you didn't know, I will read you all of the Kent articles for a cheap £12.99 a week. No, sorry, per article. So
Football scores and that.
only the shit ones, though. If you want any actual information, you're in the wrong place. Like
Get all the football players' names wrong and that. Just
exactly. You only want the high. You're only going to get the high quality stuff, like Travellers at Medway Valley Leisure Park near Cineworld. Like the raucous activities. Right. Well, I think it's about time to wrap this up because I'm going to face plant into my bed and cry myself to sleep.
I'm gonna go and get myself a crisp sandwich.
I might make a crisp sandwich. Well, so Tom, do you have any last minute things you need to say? I always have to ask this. So.
Just go listen to Thieves of Liberty. To be honest, they're a quality band.
Things I was going to say.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any of you guys got any last minute burning things that you go, fuck, I should have said that.
Maybe just follow us on the socials. Please check out us on Spotify and the EP and that. But just keep an eye out for stuff in the future for us. And obviously, please keep watching the podcast. You guys are great.
Please.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you for coming on. It's been a fucking pleasure to have you on. I always love interviewing the people that I actually listen to. It's mental. So
Yes, man.
yeah, fucking brilliant. Just keep making music, please. And we'll come see you one day whenever you're touring, like London-ish.
Lovely. Snow.
Definitely. Well, please follow their socials. Follow our socials. If you've made it to the end of the video, if you've made it to the end of the video, then hello, me from the future, because realistically, it's just me. I've looked at my analytics. You watch like 20 seconds and piss off. But I do this because I enjoy it. So, like, 3 people who watch this, 1 will be Tom, 1 will be me, and 1 will be one of you to go, oh, wow, they put it up. It will say like 30 views where Tom clicks on it every hour to see what the views are at.
That's a lie. I do not do that. I'll click on it once.
God, I'm sorry. I'm waffling again. That's how we've got this far. But still. Right. So, yeah, follow our socials, follow their socials, stream our music. Wait, no. Stream their music. Don't stream ours. Yeah, stream the podcast. We don't have music, but please just listen to the podcast. It's not
Get us on Spotify.
Hey Tom, that's not up to us. That's our shit camera quality that's stopping us. We'll be on Spotify eventually when I can be asked to go through the process. I don't actually know how hard of a process it is. I haven't tried, but seems like effort, so it can wait. Right. Oh, am I done? What have I said? All of it? Cool. Right. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Please stream all the shit. They're really good, and so are we, I think. Right. Bye.
Guys, bye.
Bye.